Well, it is all over at the DHL Stadium, formerly known as Greenpoint Stadium, there by Cape Town. Cape Town City, the home side, got defeated by 2-0 by Mamelodi Sundowns, who were the visitors. Mamelodi Sundowns is working hard to ensure that they retain or reclaim their title league with Betway Premiership, as Orlando Pirates is coming right behind them, trying to snatch it away from them. But what we know is that this is my views, my expressions. Please do subscribe, share, comment. We are here and sikuphathele okungaphathwa abaningi. Elemigama usiboniso Sizo wakwamnikazi Sibongo oshaya ngama intro nama outro answe. Papa ngami ngedwa. Phela coach phela. What's up?
Yeah, siplamba mfowethu hamba kanjani?
Izwile le intro, izwile nje this take.
Hayi uhamba phambili mfowethu. My views, my expression when number 1.
Ngidope kodwa mfethu. It's just that abantu abasha. Bafathanisho nani lapho YouTube. Ngidope mina mfethu. It's too dope. Well, it is a beautiful day. We just witnessed Soweto Derby, which was amazing. And then now, at 8 o'clock, we witnessed Mamelodi Sundowns. We saw a beautiful goal coming from Matthews, who haven't scored in a while, but now he's coming back again. And then we see another excellent goal from Orenas with a nice assist from Osales. So it was all round about Mamelodi Sundowns in Amhlanje. But I may have seen the game, but when, coach, how did you see today's game?
Hey, mfowethu, sibonge ithuba. Hayi khamba kahle. The way I saw the game, okay, I'm very happy about I'm very happy about the game, about both teams, the way they applied themselves. You could see what are the both teams trying to do, and you could see that how is this other team is trying to nullify the tactics or the approach of the other coach. So for me it was a very good game, especially first 5 10 to 15 minutes high intensity game. So basically Cape Town City wanted an early goal, so that they can encircle Sundowns, so that they must use the high energy, then they find a goal, and then Sundowns will come, and then when Sundowns come, then they go on a count. So they approach the game first half, especially when they were attacking, they were just using a 3-3 form, and then when they are defending, they were defending using a 5-3-2. And then they were also pressing high Sundowns. Sundowns was trying to build from the back, and then that's why I said, okay, Cape Town City will lose. Definitely Cape Town City will lose, because the intensity that they started with for the first 15 minutes, I knew that no, they can't sustain it. After 65 minutes, I knew that after 65 minutes, because look at the personnel. The person that was pressing was playing as a false 9. It was Makareng. And that Makareng is around 34, 35. So there is no way Makareng can press consistently for more than 25 minutes in the whole game. So there was no way.
Could it be maybe it was the plan that we press a high and then we get an early goal, and then we manage to then maybe play a low block?
Yeah, that was the plan. But from the plan, when they were not, because as much as they were getting box entries left, right, central, and center, especially on the wide areas, and then they were trying to put those crosses.
Gonzalez.
Yes, or roads, no, Nabo Gonzalez. Yes, especially they were using this side where they right wing forward, because they were trying to expose Umotib, and then also they also switch when the Sundowns is marking on this side, they were switching on the left, and then they were attacking there. I think Rhodes or Gonzalez, I can't remember who was where. But another thing, no shot at goal. Yes, they were attacking, making the box entries, but no shot at goal. So using your energy, you don't see, because when you hit the post, when the keeper make a save, now you have that drive. Okay, man, it means I'm close. But
get motivated.
25 minutes, no shot. Till 20 minutes, no shot. And then after that, the tempo started to drop a little bit. Then started to impose their way of playing. So Sundowns, they approach the game with the 4-4-2 diamond.
Yeah.
It was very nice, very nice. Very nice. They were finding each other, especially on the wide areas, and then the balls they were going on the wide areas. Usales, no Reynas, they were stretching the defense, and then so that they can get the pockets, and then they take the ball back. That's why the first 3 shots at goal you saw that it was Mokoena, because he was getting a lot of space. And then so what was Cape Town City doing by then? Cape Town City now, they started to sit deep. To sit deep. Now they're playing a 5-3-2. Yes, they were trying to manage the spaces, but the Mlung, the one that was playing in Enka, with Unotata and then Umakaring. Now they couldn't shift, they couldn't track Sundowns players, because Sundowns was they were moving. Osales, they were moving, interchanging positions with Alenda, with Omkwen. So they ended up confusing Ilokuzan. You could see that, okay, now they confused. Now Sundowns is getting corner kicks from time to time. Then the game went to second half. Second half, Cape Town City started with the very same intensity. Okay, another thing that I've seen, after 15 minutes to 25 minutes towards state, they've changed. Okay, because they could see that the Sundowns is getting more opportunities, and then they closed the game. They just played the 5-4-1 towards the end of the match. So now Sundowns, because Umkwena is stopped from from that time to get those opportunities to shoot outside the box, then they close that thing. So it means they've responded. So we see that, okay, there was a coaching there. Then second half is Cape Town started with the very same intensity. Trying to find the goal, and then they just got a sucker punch, and then Sundowns scored. Sundowns scored first half, right?
Yeah.
They scored first half, Sundowns. So they went to the game knowing that, okay, they lose, they winning. Then second half, and then Sundowns, when they just scored the goal, very good goal. Very, very good goal for Ulukozan Metos. They got my chances, and then I knew that second half, because they were playing with the back 3. He kept on saying that I've seen something. There was always a 3v3. And then Sundowns has quality more than this. So I knew that the goal was going to come, because it was Umkiz sometimes it was overlapping. Sometimes this guy Ufasigo and this he left center half Yakon. They were 3v3 because Matthews was there. Sometimes Usales was there. Sometimes Urepero was there. So one treble. That's why you see ama fouls. They were fouling Urepero towards the edge of the box, because Guba ma 3v3. So how do you defend 3v3? Because you need to have a +1. So the Cape Town City was desperate. So, but second half they were not okay. They wanted to start the ball from the back, and then Sundowns nearly profited from that, because sometimes they were making a error. And then after that, after 60 minutes, then that's where Sundowns started to be more dominant on the ball, And then 70 minutes now, we see what are the coaches thinking. Sundowns didn't change. Cape Town City didn't change. Then when Cape Town City changed, now they bringing Abo. Hey, who are these guys? Oh, many colors there.
It's many colors.
Maning. But okay, I think bafake omhocho. They took out Ilokozan Umlung, Babakepa or Gonzalez, Bafaka Abo Domingo, now trying to impact the game. But that's where I think the shape and the structure got lost for Cape Town City.
Yeah.
Because Cape Town City was managing when they were playing that 5-4-1, and then now they just wanted to go and score. Now they reverted to a 4-2-3-1, and then now there were a lot of gaps in the middle of the park, and then Sundowns was so dominant. Although Sundowns was playing mostly in their own half, managing the game, that's where they could find the spaces, because looking at the goal that is coming, the goal is just go on the right channel, and then Usales is receiving here in the Lokuzan in the central channel.
With
What?
That space. I saw that space saying, he can do anything like his space.
Uyakwazi ukudrive nebhola penetrate aye forward, because besebe nama anchor 2 beseko Mohocha, I think no Makaring, there were only 2 anchors too far apart, because you need to close, because Sundowns Valley will come here
direct.
Yes, so first half maybe managed, because they were coming more closer when they were still playing 5-3-2. Now they wanted to do. Then now another thing, they were not pressing. If you could see Darren Kidd was always complaining, man, you're not putting pressure. Not. If you are playing highline, it means you need to go and press there. Those players, so now the engine, the steam went down for Amalokuzan, for the players of Cape Town City. They couldn't press anymore, and then Sundowns started to get Lokuzan Icho, and then that good goal, that reverse pass, and then that finish for Reyners. I'm happy for Reyners that now he's getting back, because now I was worried. Reyners has not been scoring maybe for the last six games or 7 games, and then now he's finding, no, I'm happy that, okay, going towards the Club World Cup, going towards the Champions League, going towards maybe the friendly matches that will be in June. If Hugo Bruce is going to use him, he's still going to get back. And then I also could see Guti, the coach, is managing the team, because he's putting Umtao, is giving them minutes, putting Adam, giving them minutes. Yeah, no Umtao. Yeah, so you could see that he's trying to refresh. Now I even saw Tapelo Masego. I don't even know when was the last time I saw Tapelo Masego. So I saw that they can run, because now Cape Town City was just desperate, and then they were getting, sometimes started to launch the ball behind the defense, because Cape Town City defense are corner. It was killed by rotation, yes, Sundowns, because when this, so it means there is no commander there at the back, because when you are at the back, you need to command all the time. There should need to be a leader that you know that this one is the sweep that will command the whole line. When the line is going, say, hey, we must all push. When we coming back, so they were always pushing on this side, and then there is a hole. Whenever they go, because the midfield was too scattered. They wanted to press more higher, and then there were spaces, and then we find that there's a 10. Usales or Aland or Urepero, they were cheating here on the pockets. Whenever the defender goes to mark, to try and prevent him from turning and attacking, and then now there is a space. When they go into the midfield, now there is a space. These two, the left back and the left centre half, now basically back four. Yeah. And then after that, Orenas now they're getting the spaces, because now they're getting the space behind the defense, and then that's how Cape Town City lost. And then now Cape Town City is in trouble. I don't see Cape Town City getting 6 points, because they need to win by 3-0 next game, 3 unanswered goals. And then you look at, when was the last time Cape Town City scored? Look at their tally, they're not even scoring. Yeah. No Gonzalez, they're not scoring. They are young. There is no experienced player there. There is no number 9, because we could see that they started with Umakareng as a false 9. So they don't have Lokoza number 9. They already have wingers. So that's a problem. Even in the midfield, okay, they have Onotat in the midfield. They have Omar Hodge in the midfield. But who is in front? There is no target man. There is no proven goal scorer or somebody that is promising. There is no one that is having 4 goals or 5 goals. But we are towards the end of the season. So, and then you find on the Sundowns side, Ometus, they have set for more than 10 games, but they are on 5 goals. So you could see that the difference, especially in quality. So Cape Town State, I'm afraid, they are the ones that are going, because now they left with 2 games. They can't win 6-0 and 6-0. In the next 2 games, so I think they're going to the playoffs.
Well, better. That's just about it. And now we're back to this discussion again after watching Isoweto Derby. But before we watched Mamelodi Sundowns, the discussion was: is the league really over, or they still?
Like, really, daughter? Can't you see? Sundowns has never lost 3 games in a row for more than 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years or something. Not. Sundowns has never lost 3 games in a row. So there is no way that they will drop the ball now. Not. Those players are hungry. All the players, even Malbongo Kosa, when they got in, you could see that they hungry. You could see. Olebusa stayed for more than 10 games not playing. Now we could see he has played 3 consecutive games, and then he missed the last one. Then today he was playing. You could see they keeping a Malokuza and a clean sheet. So Williams was not available last game. Today he was available. He's showing up. Onyango showed out. So come on, somebody.
But you said a mouthful without mentioning the man of the match, Allende.
Not. Man, I'm tired of talking about.
But why he's lazy?
Bethu kanjani baba that guy baba yabona mfethu Marcelo Allende yabona bangiphuma endlini ngizala bengithi bengixoxa noNdumisi ngimtshela ngithi indoda yazi uAllende I think he is the one because I said mina vele during the match when I was watching that okay Marcelo should be the man of the match in this match the distance he covers that guy I think he runs maybe 14 kilometers because on average normal games players they depending on the intensity but players usually goes 8 9 kilo 11 12 11 10 8 9 10 I think that guy clocked maybe 14 kilometers because I even saw him even in the second half. The Sundowns was attacking, and then he went there in the around the penalty area, and then he came back. He came back running to defend while all Adams. Adams. Yeah, it's a story for another day. It's very good to look Marcelo Allende that signing. You know, others were saying no, the coach needs to rate the players because the league is already wrapped. I said Marcelo Allende will never see Marcelo Allende not starting. Marcelo Allende will always play more than 80 minutes each and every game. And then this is that's Nyiko Mobi on collapse on the national team. Starting Mbappe.
Wow. That's close. Singazixobelela man. Nyiko cwele ngawo man. Great performance by the way, even namhlanje. So yeah, you won 2-0, so you are safe. So that's just about it. And Khobra managed to get a goal, and there are so many things that have been said about Khobra, and also and the Kaizer Chiefs star Salez, not Saile. What a cracker. What a cracker. The goal he scored today.
Maybe for him that he's getting the goals. Now you see that maybe the problem was something else, not that he didn't have the scoring boots.
I don't know what that's something else, but what I know is that Stellies came back today. They showed flames. Titus.
You know that coach?
Back.
No, I'm talking about the coach that wanted to fire. There's a coach that just fired 2 players.
Aibo, is it the coach that fired the? Is it the club or?
Hey, Baba.
Speaking of that, do we still have time? 17, but let's close. Let's wrap it up. Okay, those 2 players are fired. And then one is set because he signed a pre-season contract with Amazulu. And then the other one, it is said it's below because of a below par underperforming.
And then you ask yourself,
Knox Mutizwa.
Was he getting the minutes? He was scoring whenever he got minutes. He was giving his all. He was always getting set pieces for them. So now you could see that, no, man, it means this thing is going, it's more personal. And then now you hear the coach say he's breaking about that whenever I'm going to the clubs, and then now I'm thinking, yes.
He spoke about that?
Mm-hmm.
After the game still is?
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about on the reports that he has fired the players. Now there is this thing. He went to Amazulu. He fired to so and so. So it means umdawu nomkwena nabo. And then
no, it's better like that. But you know the situation.
The team. He found the team around number 7, number 8. The team is there with number 14, 15. Even Marquez is on top of them.
Well, yes, here's something to talk about. Knox Mutizwa, about 200 and something games, and Ama goals, about 60 something goals. I think he deserves like a respectable send off. Even if there are issues between the club and but you don't just do that person away. You honor that person, even if terminate a contract, but it has to be respectfully. The man has been a key player for Arrows.
Don't know football. There is no loyalty in football. If there was loyalty in football, there should have been something at Pirate. If there was loyalty in football, abo Happy Jail, there should be something go Orlando Pirate. If football was was loyal. About Itumele Nkune, they should be something because we can't stay more than 15, close to 20 years playing for us, one on the only team, and then you just there's no send off, nothing like that. So there's no loyalty in football. So when the man is in charge, so the man is in charge there. So that's why we see something that we have not seen maybe for the past 5 years or something. So and then also this thing of professionalism. You know, 1 year. That thing of saying when the player have signed a pre-contract, and then it costed the Chiefs a league because so George Malulega, they didn't let him play. Even Amazon, it costed them the title race when they took Stebe. No, but Dr. Peter Musaman, he did that on Kama Billiard and then say, hey, Kama, play. I know that you're going to Chief, but play. You need to be here. We're still paying you. And then Kama Billiard mentality was. I don't know why this management. I don't know these things, how this other management they think, because you're still paying the guy, but you don't want the guy to play because the guy has made a pre-contract. But maybe I don't understand. Maybe I'm not there. I don't understand the space. But when you still have a contract, you still need to perform and play and give it your all and be professional because they are professional. So that when you go there to the other team, you go there, you own peak rather than that you have to go and start. But
well, that's just about it. We know that Steve stayed close to 3 months, if not 6, because he had signed the pre-contract with the Kaizer Chiefs. That was
when Mr. Zung, Steve is my key player. I need him. Now, when the results are not coming, that's why.
Well, that's just about it. Mamelodi Sundowns 2, Cape Town City, and Mamelodi Sundowns managed to get 3 points, and they are on top of the log. If they win the next 2 games, it's a wrap. So we're not sure if they're going to win those 2 games or not. But they're currently on 61 points, and the next 2 games is 6 points, and then that will mean they got 67 points, and then it's a wrap. That's just about it. But that's what happens when you have a coach in Pela, the radio mkulu. Yeah, it's Radio Gogo. We're out of here. Please do subscribe. Share with channel that we are here.